This is the Calrad microphone from back in the 1960s. It's a crystal microphone. It's probably meant to mimic the appearance of a RCA microphone, but it was not expensive. The microphone has a crystal element on this side and another one on this side, so it's got two crystal elements that are in parallel with each other, and they come out this cable here, terminating with a RCA plug, and I've made an adapter to plug it into my transmitter. So I would like to demonstrate the frequency response now, if I can. I've got push to talk switch here ready to go. I'm looking at the spectrum on my SDR, and we're going to show an accumulated spectrum as I speak into the mic, and we will develop a frequency response from that. Now, keep in mind, this is a very high impedance microphone and designed to be fed into a high impedance amplifier. The transmitter I'm using to do this with is not high impedance, so we lose a lot of our low end frequency response as a result of that mismatch. So watch the yellow line accumulate as I speak. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a test for the Calrad microphone. Okay, as you can see here, our peaks are occurring up here, and it's hard to see, but it's around 2 to 3,500 cycles per second. And then as we get down to, here's 200, we start tapering down in gain on the low end, and here's 150, and by the time we get down to 100, there's not a whole lot left. So that's just typical of a crystal mic that's fed into a lower impedance, and that's what happens. Well, I can improve that by turning on a peak on my equalization here to peak up everything from 100 cycles above and below that, and then I can redo this. This is with the peaking turned on at 100 cycles, and I think we can see a difference. All right, now you can see we are bringing in 100 cycles, somewhat less than the maximum, but it's still there. And it's hard to play this back without feedback, but I will turn up the volume. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Test, test. 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, okay. So you can see that we are picking up the lows now, and has good audio quality. Reports on the air have been very favorable, and comments such as very penetrating and very clear audio have been received with it. It is, I guess, bidirectional or virtually unidirectional because of the dual elements. And that's very unusual for a microphone to have two identical crystal elements. One is like here facing this way, and the other one is back here. And this one is in very, very good shape. You can see some little fine signs of wear right in there, but it's very subtle. And this says 500C dual crystal microphone, Japan. And I think these were sold by Allied and Lafayette and the like back in the 60s. So this is a really, really good example of the Calrad 500C microphone.